That's my son. I better leave then, he says.
Okay, Angie, it's over to you, and we're all really looking forward to this. So you've all got your pen and paper, and get your hands ready for lots of writing. So thank you very much, Angie, for spending this time with us today. We really appreciate it. And what we're going to do, guys, is we'll have a few people looking at the chats, and any questions we can ask, we will do. But we'll just stop off every now and again before we go on to a new topic and try and get some questions asked then. Please don't think your question may be really minor and you feel daft to ask it, because if you don't know the answer, plenty others won't know as well. You will be helping everybody by asking the questions, even if you think it's a really, really simple answer. So please ask. Okay, then, Angie, thank you very much, love.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me on board today. And I'm a little nervous. This is my first training on a Zoom. So what I want to do is I want to keep this really light and brief and very informal. So if there is a question, which I'm trying to see where the questions are going to be asked on here. I don't think I can see them. So, oh, there it is, chat. Okay. So you guys will have to say, oh, we have a question, or, someone has a question. So just, don't be afraid to stop and interrupt me. But I wanted to, I know that we have some new people on board. And then first I wanted to let you guys know that you guys that are using the credit cards right now, it seems like it's working. Everything seems like it's going through pretty smoothly. So let's try to share that with more people and get that going so your people are in the system fast and we're not waiting, especially with customers. We're not waiting for customers and to get their products, and you're not waiting to get your commissions. Because the one thing that I absolutely bothers me the most is when you work so hard and your commissions aren't being taken care of, in a timely manner. And because you guys, we've had to do the PayPal invoices, we've had to jump through a few hoops, and I know you guys have been very patient, and your commissions have always been a week or two out, and for now you guys are going to be able to get your commissions fast, lightning bolt, I call it. And that's what I want. I want you guys to start getting your money fast and not having to wait like you guys have been waiting. So with that, I want to say thank you for being patient, and this is going to be exciting. This next, couple of months are going to be really exciting to see where our company is going to be going and what level it's going to be, skyrocketing at. So, all right. So this is our website. Everybody knows their website. Everybody knows that. And if you have any questions on your website or how to get to your website, you can always go to your username, which mine is Magical Java. So you go Magical Java, your username, vtakeglobal.com, and you'll always get to your website. So remember that. And then if you guys want to look at, and I'm going to show you guys how I'll pull up all of my websites in the back office and how you'll see all the different landing pages. And I recommend maybe taking those and putting them in an area to where all you have to do is copy paste and send that to somebody, so you don't have to keep logging into your back office. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is, of course, we all know our products and we know about the company. Our amazing CEO, Jim Britt, was just there. What an amazing man. We're so blessed to have him as our CEO and one of the owners. So we have our shop button, which everyone knows that that's where our customers can go. You can literally send your website out now to your customers and say, click on shop and place your order, if you guys want to do that. When you guys start growing and you guys start getting really big, you're going to want that. You're going to want your customers to be on there and putting their own orders in. Once we get the shipping for you guys, squared away, where it's a one-stop shopping, which we're hoping we can get that, clarified here pretty soon, and make sure that your guys is, you're not having to, pay a shipping here or order your product. So we really want to work on, that's going to be our next little adventure. So this is what I want to show you guys in our back office, because they've implemented this, and I think it's really important for you guys to understand this, okay? So by clicking the save by 30% by setting up a monthly auto shipment, I recommend clicking on this, and then once your customer puts their order in, they can go back and they can unclick the auto shipment so they can get that wholesale price. If not, this is what they're going to be paying, and you'll make more money, because I think the company is going to pay us more, but your customers are going to look at you and think we're crazy. They're not going to want to pay that price. So that was the one thing I wanted to share with you guys. Make sure that when you're putting your customer's order in, click it, and then especially if it's your credit card or, you know, putting the order in on you, you want to make sure that you go in there and you click that auto shipment off so you're not being billed again, okay? So just remember that. All right, so that is something that's going to be implemented here. Well, it is implemented, sorry. It is up and running as we speak. And that was something I learned yesterday. I don't know if they're going to change it. One of my concerns was, as I've talked to George about this, was, well, what if I have a customer that buys 3 boxes? That's 3 months worth. Why would they be on auto shipment? So I think they're going to be looking at that. So I've given him a lot of scenarios to think about, so hopefully he'll look at this and maybe go back to how we were doing it before. All right, so all of our products are here, so everyone knows about all of our amazing products. And then opportunity. I love this because the compensation plan, I still go back and I look at this. I know most of you that have been with us for a while know our comp plan. Now, because we have the V line, we've added a little bit more of a twist to our comp plan. I'm still learning that. I'm still trying to understand how that plays in our binary, the points wise. I do know that when somebody comes into the pre-enrollee, upgrades to a 1 box, you personally make $10 on them. And then whoever else that they bring on, you'll make a percentage on that also. But on the points in the binary and how that works, I need to get more clarification with George on that. So, and I do know that they are only in our binary until they upgrade into a package, which is the 5 box or the 14 box or the 14 box with the Jim Britt motivational series. So that then they'll be open to all pay plan, all commissions. And once you explain to them how important it is for them to upgrade when they can, so they're not missing out on their customers, not commissions, but their customers in the unilevel, because as you guys know, our unilevel is where our money is at in the long run. I call it our savings account, because if they don't upgrade, they're missing out on that. And you really want to explain to them and stress to them how important it is for them to, you know, upgrade so they're not missing out on that. Because, for example, if you have a person that comes in as a pre-enrollee, they upgrade to that 1 box, and all of a sudden they bring in all these customers. Say one person brings in, you know, 20 customers that month. Yeah, you're making, you know, quite a bit of money on those customers, but they're missing out on the unilevel part. So you want to make sure that they're, you know, upgrading, getting all the 9 levels that they deserve. So you guys can go in here and do you guys want me to click on each one of these? I'll let you guys decide.
I don't think so. I think that's something I'll do in our own time. I think
okay.
We probably talk for the team as well, that these are the areas of going through the back office and how to place orders and anything that we need more than.
Perfect. Okay, I just wanted to ask you guys, because I didn't know if someone had a question on these, but you guys can go and, you know, and go in here. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
No, just saying we can do that, can't we? We can go through and read that, and then we know where that is. I think it's navigating around the back office that would be ideal for us.
Absolutely. I'm just looking to see if maybe he put the V line on here, but it doesn't look like he did. Okay, he didn't. Okay. All right, so that's perfect. So when you guys have time, please go in here, click on this compensation plan, and go in there and click on each button. And I don't know if you guys know this, but if you click on each button, it opens it up. So each compensation plan level opens up so you guys can go in there and look at that, okay? And let's log in. Let's go look and do our back office. Oh, I like this. On the laptop, it saves all my stuff. On my iPad, it doesn't. Okay, so this right here is our new back office. A lot of this still isn't up and running yet because they're still adding stuff, but pretty soon, I was really blown away when I was playing with this a little bit last night. So I'm going to go to my genealogy, and I was looking at this. Where was I doing? I was looking at the unilevel, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is pretty cool. So I wanted confidentiality. I don't want to really open all this up, but you guys look at this right here, your personal team member, associates, and then your customers and associates. So the more levels that go down, the more X's you're going to have. So it's really cool how, and then you can keep opening up all levels. Like if we go to, I have a lot of my kids I put in here too, and Bobby. But so you can open up these, and it opens up more team levels. So, and who's under them and who's under them. And so it just keeps opening and opening. So once you start building a pretty big team, then you guys will be able to see how many levels that you are on and that you're opening up, and how you want to start generating all that pay level. So this will be a little bit more added once they get all the levels in and the unilevel information in there. And then our genealogy list. So this means pre-enrollees. This means members. And then, and then a machine. Now that was just added. This wasn't here last night. This is cool. So the X with the red means that they have applied for a machine. So that's really cool. So you can keep going down your genealogy and see who's in. I recommend making sure that your customers are in there. And I'll show you on the front where you look for your customers, because I had 2 customers last night that I personally added and weren't there. So I had to send a thing in, where's my customers? And so they are adding them. They're there, but you have to go through, like Bobby had to go through the administration to find them. He goes, Angie, they're there. They just weren't showing up yet. And so hopefully today they'll be showing up, because you guys were still, that's why I'm asking everyone to still have a lot of patience with the gentleman Ryan that has this software he developed. He's still implementing a lot of stuff while we're able to build our business. So that's a pretty I want to say a little stressful at times on his end. But on our end as networkers, we need our back office. We need to, build build our team. So, but you guys can click on like your volumes. Make sure that you look at your volume. Look at keep track of this stuff. Go in here. Like right here was my how many members did I personally enroll this month? 2, and then 2 on my left, and then 1 on my right. Your tree members, who's came in your business, this month or this last week, really, if you start looking at weekly, because you can go up here and look at weekly also. So this is pretty neat how we can keep track of all this. And then it'll sort of tell you maybe how many cycles you might be cycling this week, and this is just a possible. These are possible cycles. So a lot of this is not true to date yet. By Thursday or Friday, or what is today? Thursday. So tomorrow, I'll be watching this and seeing to date, what the cycling is, and if it really did, cycle correctly. And then my enroller list, who I personally enrolled, and this will be yours too. Who personally have you enrolled? Go in here, look at it. And then you'll see your pre-enrollees under your personal enrollees too. So you'll be able to see that. And for confidentiality, I don't really want to open that up because I don't want anyone getting mad that I showed their name. So, but let's see, where else did I want to go to? And then you can click on your rank. What rank are you? Your personal settings. Oh, I was supposed to do this with you guys. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, because I haven't done this yet. So I'm going to put in my credit card information for my, and you guys, if you see my number, you can't go shopping, okay?
Angie, you safe because it's all blurred.
Oh, it is? You guys can't see any of this?
It's not clear, but we can see we can see where you're going and what kind of things you're clicking on, but it is blurred, so you're safe.
Okay. All right, good. I just don't want no one to say, oh, great, you showed my name. You know how that can be. So, which I told George, don't show my name on the trainings, you know, because it's a little bit like, oh my God, that was my name, George, what are you doing? So I understand. So when you guys get to your settings, and this is your personal settings, go in here, click on here, make sure everything is correct. Make sure that your username, make sure that your leg settings right here, right or left, you know, you need to set those. How you want to build. Right now I'm building a little bit on my right leg because I need to throw a little more people over there. So then I'm going to go and I'm going to click on maybe alternating and left leg. Oh wait, that was wrong. I never fixed this. I'm sorry. I was building my left leg. Oh, see, I didn't fix this. So my left leg is where I want to build right now. And I want that clicked on the left leg. So if you go all the way down here, which I've already done all this, I've already made sure that everything's correct in here. And I need to save this. So make sure that you guys save this, because a lot of people didn't save their genealogy leg change, spelling management we call it, I guess. No, I know it's called leg setting. Sorry, the other one was spelling management. So now I got to get used to this verbiage. And then your credit card for your auto shipment. So now you guys can go in here. You can update your credit card because it didn't save. If you did put your credit card in from our last system, it didn't save it in here. So you guys need to go in here and you need to put in your credit card information to be on auto shipment. And then once you do that, you're going to save it. Make sure you save it, because a lot of people put it in there and it didn't save it, and so their auto shipment wasn't set up. So let me go in here. Let me go to, okay, manage monthly orders. So this is going to be our auto shipment, okay? Right now it says you did not purchase a monthly order, which I did, but because we switched over to the new system, you guys are going to see this. So don't stress. Don't worry about it, okay? Because a lot of you have already paid from the beginning of the month. It just didn't come over with the new system. So we're fine. And George said that we can put our information in there, get it set up for next month, because next month is when it's going to start hitting the system. And I always set mine up for the first of the month. So my auto shipment goes through on the first of the month. And you guys can go and set up what date. Oh, I didn't do that right. Hold on. See, it's letting me know I didn't put in my country right. So, oh, I need to update my credit card. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was talking and I forgot to put my credit card information in here because I want to go through this and I want you guys to see how this works. Has anyone done this already? That's what I should have asked. I guess I take that as a no. Okay. So if no one, oops, has done this yet, I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to be the little guinea pig. And Angela Foreman. Thank goodness I almost left my debit card with my daughter because I gave her a list to go grocery shopping. She comes home and I make her do all my shopping for me. Okay, so I'm in the United States and I'm at 69 Reading Rancheria Road. And you want to make sure that your billing address goes, I'm not sure if this works with you guys, but for us here in the United States, everything is connected to my zip code on my credit card. So make sure that you put in the zip code or your information that connects to your credit card, because what we're finding is it's not going to, okay, it saved it. Perfect. It will not go through the system if you don't. So I just want you guys to really make sure that everything is in, that you put in the system, that will go through. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. That will go through for your auto shipment. It appears you have not clicked a country. I did. Okay. What is it doing to me here? Am I missing something? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there it is, my country. There it goes. Okay, I need to go back. I forgot to click in United States, so 2 times. And it'll ask you mailing address and home address. So make sure that you put in that because it'll kick you out like it just did me. Okay, manage monthly orders. Let's try this again. I'm going to add my monthly order. I'm going to do a 5-box monthly. Hold on, did he add it? George didn't add it. Okay, guys, they're going to fix this. So let's just do it for now. I'm going to do my 3-box. Hold on. I don't want to do that. I want to do this one. There it is. Okay, so I got that. George is supposed to be working on this today with Bobby, where they're going to add the 5-box back here for us. Okay, and so right here for the 5-box, it's going to give us over 200 volume, which you guys know about that, where after 3 months, you'll be able to be at that emerald level. Okay, so I'm going to save this. You sure you want to add the selected MPO package? Yes, I do. It'll ask you. Okay, it's successfully saved. So this will go through on, I want to edit the date. Okay, see, I've already paid for this month. So I'm going to go and put in the 1st of November. So make sure you guys look at that date, where you want your auto shipment to come out of. And you guys, you don't have to be on auto shipment, but if you want to take advantage of moving up in the ranks like to Ruby or to Emerald and be on that 3-month, I really recommend you guys taking advantage of this. Okay. So I've set up my auto shipment. Does anyone have any questions on the auto shipment part, setting that up? Since it sort of went a little easy. Okay, so I take that as a no. All right, let me go to, all right, so now we want to go to, and you guys know your genealogy, okay? You guys make sure you click on your genealogy. Make sure that you click on your people that are under you. Make sure that your people are in the right spot. I know some people weren't in the right spot, and I think we finally got them all moved over today.
Angie, sorry, I had a question. Sorry. I couldn't unmute. Sorry. Going back to the AMP for the people in Ireland, what do we put in for our address? Because previously we had to put in the USA, and then you told me last week to put in the UK. And I'm wondering now, is that why it didn't accept my order? Because I wasn't sure what to put in for the address.
Oh, yeah.
Ireland's in there now, Kat.
Sorry?
Ireland is in the drop-down list now. I've just checked.
Is it good? Okay, because
Oh,
that was
okay.
something that I talked to George about and them and Ryan. So good, thank you. Yeah,
That's
so
great.
just go ahead and just put in your regular address where you're from.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so, all right, so on the genealogy, you know, just go back here because, you know, we are moved over into the new system. Just make sure that, you know, your people are where they're supposed to be. And if they're not, you just shoot me over an email with their name, their ID number, and where they're supposed to be, and I will send that to Ryan, and he will take care of that for you and make sure that they're moved to where they need to be moved. Okay? And, oh, the most important thing, you guys, all right, payout options. Let's go here. Let's go to our payout options, all right? You can click on this to where your payment is just sitting in your system, and you can use your auto shipment from your payments, or you can pay for other people's products. You can request a withdrawal of these funds at any time if you want. That's an option you can do. I don't. I want my money. So, and if you guys have already been set up with iPayout with eWallet, all you have to do is click on this and click saved, and the system is already, your system's already in there. If you haven't set up your eWallet, you need to go and set that up. And let me see. It's not on here. I was trying to see if eWallet was on here.
Angie,
Yes.
can I ask a question regarding, for those of us that set up that iPayout before, that's transferred over, I think, but you do still have to go in and save that.
Yes. Yeah, you have to save it. Like I've saved mine.
Yeah.
Make sure, but I'm trying to, oh, there it is. Hello. It's okay. I have my glasses on. They didn't see this. Okay. So right under payment option 2, iPayout, it'll have, you'll see my little arrow. I'm doing this. iPayout username, which is my ID number. Okay. So if you guys have not set this up, click on this. I'm going to click on it and log into your account. And if you haven't set this up, then you need to, let's see, I'm logged in, so let's log out. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you do not have to log in now. That's what Ryan was telling me. I knew there was something really important that I needed to share. All right, so now once you click on this, you don't have to log in. You don't have to do anything. You're already in the system. You go in here, you set up all your banking information for your commissions to hit and to get deposited into your bank account. So if you guys have not done that, I recommend doing that ASAP. So when you get your commissions set up into the account, which will be tomorrow, you want to get those by next, usually my bank, it hits my bank on Tuesday morning, sometimes Wednesday morning, depending on when the commissions hit the e-wallet. And if there isn't a holiday, like if there was a holiday on Monday, then usually I don't get my commissions until that following Wednesday or Thursday. So that's only in the US. So that's something that you guys got to remember too. And if you haven't gotten your commissions and they're supposed to hit, you know, you can go in there and email customer care, or, you know, email me and ask me, and I'll usually say, oh, Monday was a holiday, guys, you know, because it seems like we always have a holiday going on here somewhere or another. So this is really important for you guys to set this up, because I want all of you guys to get your commissions. I want everyone to be making their money and getting their commissions on a timely matter. So that was easy. Okay, that one was easy. I played with this last night a little bit, so I am just trying to figure out which ones that I was looking at and which ones I didn't. The upgrade package. I didn't click on this one yet. So this one is, say you came in at the 5 box and you want to upgrade to the, let's see, this, where is it? you came in at, where is it? It's way down here. Here it is. Okay, say you came in at the $5 beginner to success combo upgrade. You're only going to pay the difference. And what I did find out is, and you get a choice between, you know, the combo, which you can pick which one you want. You can do the extreme lean, or you can do, this one is the skincare. This one is the, which one? This one is the capsules, and then the coffee. Then we have the coffee down here. I'm trying to get George to put on here the combo. Say you want to get, instead of 9 boxes of lean java bean, you want to get 5 boxes of coffee, and you want to get 4 boxes of capsules. So I'm trying to see if George will put that in here for us, because I think it's really important if people want a selection, if they want to, you know, have a little bit of both. And then he did put the skincare in here. So if they want to upgrade to beginner to the success package, they can get the skincare and just pay the difference of $300. And then from beginner to, you know, what is it? Did they name this differently now? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just looking at this. Emerald. Let's just call it the Emerald package, because it was something else. The Pro. Oh, they did. There it is. It's called the Pro package now. So it's not Emerald. It's called the Pro. You just pay the difference of the $800. And then, of course, from the 1 box or the 2 box to whatever package that you want to upgrade to. So they put a lot of different selections of the packages in here. But the only one that they didn't put in was for us to mix our coffee up, because I don't see it. I don't see it in here yet. So that's something that I'll talk to George about and have him make sure that that's implemented. Because I know a lot of you guys like the combo package, just like me. I like doing the combo packages too. So that is our upgrade. And so then you can go back here and you can purchase your products for personal orders. This is where you can, for wholesale, you can go in here and you can put in what you want to purchase. I'm going to see if he added it in here, and he didn't yet. The 14th box, you guys, will be added in here. So just give us a little more time. George is going to add that, because I told him that was really important for you guys, especially over in UK and Ireland and Scotland and Australia. Where else? Who else do we have over there? Spain. And we have some people in Japan now. Gibraltar. You guys like to buy the bigger packages to sell to your customers, which is really important for you guys to keep that going. All right, so we have that one. And then we want to go to, and you can click on your order history. You can click on that and see your orders, what you have ordered. Okay, so I just set this one up. This is my auto shipment. Okay, it's not going to go through until the 1st of the month. So you can, after like say a couple weeks, you put in a lot of personal orders so you can sell to your customers, you can go back here and you can keep track of those personal orders, and you can say, hey, okay, I'm missing an order on this because I put this order in, you know, for my customers and stuff. And you can keep track, you know, for your own personal inventory, and make sure that, you know, you are paid your commissions on time once you get your customers in the system. Okay. All right, so now we want to go to website. This is all of our websites that you guys can use.
Sorry.
Oh no. Oh, sorry. I clicked on the wrong button. These are website statistics. So you can go in here and you can see how many times your website was hit. So right here, what's today? Today, the 26th? Is today the 26th? Yes. Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you can see how many times my website was hit. The 21st, my website was hit pretty good on the 21st. I don't know what I did, but it got hit pretty good on the 21st. And then you can go down, and there's ways that we can connect, like where they're getting hit from. Like, say I'm on LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook. So that's something I'm gonna have to ask Ryan. How do we implement that into our website? So if we're posting something on Facebook, to see how many times our website was hit. So you can tell just us opening up, from not even a week, because I think we've been open last Friday, I think it was. So, I did pretty good this week, getting my website out there. And pre-enrollees, the 14th, I put all my people in that day, and I still haven't put all my people in. That's because I've been so busy, but I'm just sending them my link. Now I'm just like, hey, I still have people messages I haven't gotten back to yet. And I just told them I'll get back to them on Facebook. I told them this. If I haven't gotten back to you, send me another message. I'll get back to you, because it's just been absolutely crazy this week for us all. And so commission histories, you can click on that. But I wanted to go to our website addresses. There it is. So click on the website addresses. I think I need new glasses because I still can't see very well. All right, so these are our landing pages. All right, so look at all the landing pages that you can choose from. I know a lot of you have already seen these, but some of you that haven't, pick what landing page that you think will catch people's attention. I'm going to start mixing it up a little bit, because I'm going to start posting these on my social media. I'm going to start sending these out to my Twitter account, on my Instagram, and on LinkedIn. I'm really hitting LinkedIn hard lately because there's a lot of business people over there, and they're hurting. They're hurting big time. And Pinterest, you guys. Pinterest, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot on Pinterest. So start getting these out. Here's your replicated site. This is my replicated site. Okay, so advanced tracking. This is what I need to ask Ryan about this. How do we put in, maybe our Facebook link, maybe our Instagram, maybe our LinkedIn? How does that, work with the tracking? So I will get that, and I'll ask Ryan how we implement that, and then I'll ask him to maybe, do a little step by step, and then I'll post that in our groups, and I'll send Allison.
Angie, can you hear me?
Oh, she's just.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm back. That was weird.
Ruth's just got a question.
Yes.
It's not a question really. I think where that's, where you've said that tracking thing is, I think that's for when, if we boost anything, or if we do, like you've just said, for them to be able to monitor, that will feed in. What that does is that will talk to the data in the website statistics information. So then it will be able to tell you each individual on your back office, like on my back office, when I put my Facebook link in there, that then talks to that data in the website statistics and see where your better hits are. That's what that's for.
Yeah, I was curious about that because I really don't know anything about that. And I was wondering, well, if I take this link and if I put it on LinkedIn and people hit on it, is that, because it doesn't show in our back office on the website statistics. So that was something that I was just curious about, that does make sense.
Yeah,
so,
that's what, and I don't think that will talk to that page yet because he's put the anything in.
Yeah.
So I think what will happen there is that we'll change that to a / and our address for LinkedIn, for Insta, for Facebook, so that you can track on our back office exactly where's the most popular platform at certain times on certain days. That's what that's.
Oh, wonderful. I'm wondering if we copy and paste this and then we get rid of that anything and we put on FB. I'm wondering.
Yeah. You'll need your full Facebook address and the proper link for it.
Oh, yes, that makes sense now. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, thank you, Ruth. See, I love it when other people jump on because I am not that computer literate at all. I'm just now learning a lot of this stuff. So that's brilliant. So what I love about this new system is that we have all this now. Before we didn't have any of this, because I want to know, I don't know about you guys, but wouldn't you want to know where you're getting the most attraction at? I want to know, am I wasting a lot of my time on Facebook, or am I wasting a lot of my time on LinkedIn? Where am I going to get the most attraction at? And where am I going to get, people that wants to, order from me? Okay, so this is, I love about this because now we have the water machine landing page, which is brilliant. So now we can send that out, for people that want to, sell the water. And then our personal growth. Oh my gosh. This is, you guys know we make money, commissions off selling our personal growth, with Jim Britt. It's just brilliant that he's letting us make commissions off of this, because a lot of his, when he sells this stuff and at his, webinars, or when he's at, trainings, they're in the thousands of dollars. So we're really fortunate that we have that. And so then it goes back to Maine, replicate a site, and then Lean Bean. So you guys can go in here and play with this. Just go in here. Oh, and then, that water machine, how information on our water machine. So, and then skincare. I was hoping the skincare would be in here. So we have the skincare, and then we have, of course, more personal growth, living life at level 10. This one I like the best because $19.95 a month. You can send this out to people, and if they put in that one code, they'll get it for 30 days free. So then they can decide after 30 days if they want it or not. All right, let's go back up here. Let's go to a lot of this stuff over here is not implemented yet. It will be. So you guys, in the next week or so, just start clicking on the resources, and you guys will start seeing the testimonial pages. You'll start seeing the trainings, the news. Well, let's look. Let me see if the news has anything on the news yet. Okay, so it's asking me to update my information. So when you go in here, news and updates, oh, this is important. No commissions can be released until these are verified. So make sure that you guys go in here and verify these. I'm glad I clicked on this. So this is really, really important, you guys. On the news link on your dashboard, make sure that you click on this and verify all this, because if you don't, I guess commissions will not be released. So make sure that that is taken care of, okay? So let me go back to the dashboard, and let's go to, we did the e-wallet. Hold on. Sorry guys, let's go. Okay, I wanted to go to the tour. Let's go to the tour now. Now, when you guys are sending out your link to people, everyone should be getting an email, okay? And that should be taken care of today. I know a lot of people haven't gotten them. Oops, hold on, I messed up. vitaeglobal.com/tour. Yay, okay, it pulled up. All right, so I will find out after the webinar, and I'm gonna get on the phone with Ryan and George to see if they
Are you one of the thousands of people looking for that one?
Sorry about that. At least it works, you guys can hear that. About the emails, making sure the emails are up and working, okay? And so then you can look at the Vitae visitors. How many people have visited? How many people are enrolled? It's really important. This is what they're going to get once they put in their name, their email address, and their phone number, okay? So they can click on all this. They can click on the products, the wealth plan, the system, the pay line, and they can join now. This is where they can upgrade. They can upgrade here. When they click on that, they upgrade. They pick, you know, let's click on that and see. What country are they from? Okay, so let's just put United Kingdom. And I think that's where, I think for you guys in Ireland and Scotland and the surrounding areas, just put in UK in that, right, for that section alone. But then when you get into the in the city part, that's where you put in your, your country, you put in your country part, okay, for the billing. But, oh, good. Okay, so they fixed this. So this is where they can select their enrollment. They can select the 5 box, 14 box, and of course just 1 box of capsules, 1 box of lean java bean, or the turbo selection. They can click the 2, 1 of each. So I'm glad that that's in there, so they can click that. Very easy to fill out. Oh, my internet went out a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I just saw the internet went out a little bit. All right, so make sure they put all their information in here, and they can select auto shipment right here. They can put this in here. They can put their auto shipment in and put in, what auto shipment that they want to come in at. And I know that the special that we're offering, the 5 box, that should be in here. So I will talk to George about trying to get that implemented in here too. So you guys you just got to make sure that, if they have any questions, you might have to walk them through. They might call you, but just make sure, they put everything in there correctly. And then the pay line, you can tell them, go down. This is the company one. This isn't mine. This is the whole company. So they can go in here. On theirs, it might say 4, 5 pre-enrollees have joined your team. It just depends on how many people have pre-enrolled since they pre-enrolled. So they can go down and they can look. Make sure they watch the video. They can go in here and look. Oh, well, this is Peter Nugent. Oh, this is fun. Okay, this is Peter Nugent. He has 37 members and pre-enrollees. He doesn't have 173, but 173 have joined the company. But he has 37 people. You may have already upgraded. I think he did. Yeah, he did upgrade. So all the people, there's 37 people that are, I think, underneath him now, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that. I may be mistaken on that, but he can always go and look. But look at all the people that that have enrolled even after him that may not be on his team, but just in the pre-enrollee alone. And then on the left side, you guys, there's more videos. There's the V-Line video. I highly recommend looking at that. Your success coach, Foreman, that's me. I don't know why my name's there. That is so weird. I don't even know why Peter's name's there. That is so cool. Because this is the VT Global website, corporate website. So if you go down, you'll see the testimonials. Okay. Oh, I have a testimonial there. I didn't even know I was on there, you guys. So my testimonial's on there. That's awesome. Learn about the coffee. I mean, just go back here and play with this, you guys. Just, that's one thing I try to, I can't stress enough, to where if you go back, you're not going to make any mistakes by clicking on buttons. Just go back here and just look at it all. Click on the system. What's the system about? What is this? Of course, it's going to be the video, proven system, how it works, how the website, the V-Builder, Pro website does it all for us. Just join and share. We have some more testimonials down here. Click on the wealth plan, more videos, create your fortune 1 cup at a time. just all this information at our fingertips, which we didn't have this before. You know, retail sales and incentives. You know that your customers, you know, they can they can get free product. You know, share that with your customers. The customer acquisition bonuses, the fast start bonuses, binary team bonuses. You know, all this information is in here for our pre-enrollees. They can go in here and they can read all of this. And if they have any questions, you know, get on a Zoom with them. Or if you can't get on a Zoom, open up the same page, open up the same link as they're on it, and just go through it with them and answer their questions. And then products, you know, go over the products with them if they have any questions. Or, you know, get a hold of your upline, get a hold of, you know, even me, you know, say, hey, Angie, I have a few people that join pre-enrollees. Can we jump on a Zoom? I would love to do that with you guys and go over some questions and stuff. That's what's exciting about getting away from PayPaling you guys now, that I'm gonna be able to start being able to be the networker that I am. I've gotten out of that to where I haven't been able to use you guys be able to use me, you know, in a good way. Take advantage of, that's what your upline's for. And that's why I'm so excited with this new system, because it's going to free up so much of my time I'm going to be able to get in the system with you guys, be able to help you guys start building your teams and start answering questions, getting on Zooms. You know, it's a little hard to get on three-way calls with you guys over there, but Zooms are free. We don't cost us anything. We can get on there and we can get people's, you know, questions answered, especially your pre-enrollees, especially your new people that, you know, may have some questions that you guys may not be able to answer. And if I don't have the answer, I'll get George or Lewis on the phone and I'll ask them, you know, while I'm on the Zoom with you, hey, I have a question. This is important. I need to get this answered. But you guys go through, you know, all of our products, which most of you already know all about our products. And so let's see what else. Is there anything? I think I've covered most of everything. Am I missing any?
I had a list, but I think you've covered it really well. I'll need to keep watching it, and when I keep watching it, it sinks in more. But you've done A&P, you've navigated around the website. We know where our websites are. We've done upgrade packages. You share.
Can I ask?
Go on.
Sorry.
No.
I'm really sorry. It's just I've seen a couple of questions, and I know a couple of people are asking, how do we put? Because a lot of people are struggling, I think, because they're so used. We've been so used to the old system, and this new system is brilliant, I have to say. I can't get used at the minute to the genealogy because I'm used to seeing the uni level in like a grid. So I'm struggling with that at the moment. But I think people are really confused about still putting customers in, you know, because quite a few of us like to put our own customers in and take that away from them for them. Could you possibly go over and show us what the process is, the correct process for everybody on here?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's log out. I'm going to log out of this. So you're going to go to your website. And now since you guys have your, you know, the credit cards, this is where I would, you know, explain to you guys where if you have a customer now, instead of them sending you money through or cash. I know we're always going to have those cash customers. I still have them. And I just go ahead and I just put them in the system myself. But you can have your customers just go and put their order in. So we want to shop. Let's click on shop. And I always tell them, please make sure that my name is up here. If you do not see my name, then you're not on my website. Really stress that to your customers. And because you want to get your commissions, you guys, you want to make sure that you get that sale. If they're going to go and put it in themselves. If not, then you put that, you're going to put it in. There's two ways. You guys can set up, if we're going to do the PayPal, we go all the way down and then we click the free account, okay? So the free account, they set this up because of the PayPal, which we're hoping we don't have to hardly do this anymore, but we are going to have to do a few. I understand that. So we're going to click on that. And we're going to click OK. All right, so I have my free account, right? Now let's hope this works because it's been hit and miss sometimes. I'm going to put in a dummy account number of a customer. I'm just going to put in a test, okay? Fake customer. So I'm going to put in Sally Joe. I'm going to do a password for her. Oops. I'm just doing Sally Joe as a password too. So then we need to put in here Sally Joe. And then of course email. So I'm going to put in sallyjoe@gmail.com. And then, oops, I did that wrong, sorry. And then I'm going to put in preferred phone number. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Preferred language. This is where you guys can put in your language. You know, if you do have someone in Spanish, you know, Austria, German, whatever, they can put in that. So it'll be in their language for them too. Sally, Joe, address 1, 2, 3, 4, anywhere USA. Okay. So I just put this in here for just to put it in here. You guys can put in your USA or wherever, you know, Scotland, United Kingdom, whatever address you need to put in. Okay, passwords. Oh, passwords do not match, of course. Okay, I'm going to do Sally Joe explanation. And if you are going to set this up for your customer, get their information, get their email information, get all the information that they would want, you know, to be put in here. Okay, so pay by wire transfer. Yay, okay. Shipping. All right, let's cross our fingers, you guys. I've done this a few times, it's worked, and a couple times it hasn't. Yay, it went through. Okay, I'm happy. All right, so that's my customer order, 1937. All right, so this is the only way that we're going to do this is to, if we're going to do by PayPal, or we just want to put our customers in the system. And I'm going to talk to George about this. If we put our customers in the system, and can we go back into our back office and can we put an order into our customers? I don't think we can, but that was a question that someone asked me, and that's on one of my question lists, and I'm going to find out. And if it is, that would be awesome, and then I'll let you guys know. Okay?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay, good, because I was curious about that, and because that was a question that I had. I think 2 or 3 people asked me that. So
I'm sure you can, because what you do when you go into your customer drop-down list, you'll click on that customer. If you can try it, actually, well, mind you might not have a dummy customer. You'll have her registered as a dummy customer, won't you, now?
yeah, let's go see.
So if you can go into her, because I think there is a way. I started playing with it, and then I had to go to dancing with Georgia. So if you go into your genealogy, because that's where she'll be, if you've registered to you, and you find your customer, or will she be under referrals, actually?
I'm not sure. I'm going to put in Sally Joe.
Yeah.
There she is. So she's my customer.
If you click on her now, and then what's on the top there, I'm sure there's a way that you can. Can you right click on that?
Yeah, it won't. See, and that was a question I need to ask George. I'll find out. I'm going to find out. There's got to be a way for us to be able to do this. So, because this was my question was, okay, so this is my scenario. If we have payout options, right? This is something that was going through my mind last night. If you guys are putting these customers in, and you're getting the commissions, say you want to pay for their next order because they've given you cash, but you want to pay through your credit wallet. Because that was one of the questions that someone asked one of my reps in Canada. So this was something I needed to ask George. Okay, so say I want to do this, and because she's going to PayPal me. So I already have my funds back here. How do I get that to her? So that was the question that I'm asking George. And that's something that maybe George can go over a training on like our Saturday to go over in more in depth, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I've been looking through all this and I'm like, well, how do we do this? Request payout. Let me go here. Let me look at this.
No, that's just how you want it to be.
Yeah.
You see, in the last back office, I'm sure, I know, because that's how I did my customers. You went into your customers, you clicked on them, you clicked add order. That was it. It was simple. You just found that customer, add order, and then you could see that customer's order history as well.
So that's a question that I'll ask George about that, because I've been asked that from a couple other people too. So that's a great question. So I'll make sure I'll get that question answered, and I'll make sure I'll send it to Allison, and then Allison can send it out to you guys. Okay, so now let's go back. So you guys know how to put your customers in now. And because with the Dropbox, that's amazing for the Dropbox for wire transfer. So you guys don't have to put in a bogus credit card. And then if the customer goes.
Question, Angie.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Angie. Again, going back to emails, when I was trying to put in a customer last night and it was saying email already in use.
Yeah, because that's probably because your customer's already in the system. So what I would do on the end of the email, I would put in /1.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. And then, because if they're already in the system, you're probably going to have, like, say she orders from you every month. So that was what Ryan was telling me. So /1 / she orders again. Say she orders again from you next week, that could happen. /2. See what I'm saying? With that. So you just keep putting the / number on the end of that email so you can get her in the system.
And can you use your own email for your customers and put /1 and 2?
Yes, you could do it. That's another way you can do it too. Yes.
Perfect. That's great. Thanks.
You're welcome. And so if a customer goes directly to your website, this is where, they'll click on this and they can just put their order in like they normally would, like ordering off of any website. They just add it to the cart, just like we did with the customer, free customer. It's going to be in, I just picked a 2 box. It's going to be in the system right there. And then if you have too many, Ryan just added these, remove buttons because they weren't there before, and he just added those. So, because sometimes we click on, I accidentally added four quantity, and then add, their information, and then on the email, this is where you would put either your email, their email, / if they've ordered before 1, 2, or 3, or however many times they've ordered. Click on the payment, and then payment option, just the same exactly how we did on the free customer. Okay.
Angie?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
So just not relating to this at the minute, it's going back to a pre-enrollee. I've just got a message now from one of my team whose pre-enrollee has signed up tonight on 1 box. She's ordered 1 box of coffee and she's already sold it to a customer.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really, really good. So she's going to upgrade possibly next week. But however, in the interim, her order's just gone through. She's got an email. I've seen it here to say your order has been processed with a hashtag number. Now, for her, what does she now need to do? Because how do we monitor now from her ordering that coffee to us sending that coffee out? Do you know what I mean? Because if we've kind of got 20 or 30 pre-enrollees, let's say, that all order at the same time, how are we processing that information through to our UK Luan to deliver?
Okay, so they would, either you or they would have to contact Luann like before, and they would have to pay her for the shipping, so they would get the coffee.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Angie,
Yes.
what do we do with the customer orders that we put through, say, last week when the system was completely down and we were just emailing you for the orders, but they're already in the system? So if they're previous customers, but we reordered for them again the other week, how are we putting them in the system?
Okay, so if you have customers that have already ordered from you, just go ahead and do the shop. Go ahead, and they've already paid by PayPal, right? Correct?
Yeah, already paid, yeah.
Perfect. Do exactly like I put them in the system right here.
So we have to put should we just set them up again? Like put all we've got to get their address and everything off of them again?
Yes, please. Yeah, go ahead and set them up again.
Right, okay.
And then with their email, you know, if their email's in there, if you're using your email, just put in the 1 or the 2. Like say you have 5 customers you need to put in, but you're using your email, just use your email /1, the next one, because you'll have to go back again and add the next one, /2, /3, and so on.
Yeah, because I need it to tally up with what the information that I gave you when I ordered them. Obviously, I told you the customer name and ID number, so I want to make sure I put them under the right account.
Okay, and then after you get done putting them in the system, just shoot me over an email and just say, hey, Angie, these customers are in the system, and Bobby will cross-reference them off with PayPal and make sure that you get the, commissions.
Angie?
Yes.
Just a question. So in the UK, we can accept credit cards at the moment. Is that right?
Yes.
So does the credit, if a customer was ordering and paying by credit card, does that include the postage fee?
No, because they disabled the postage right now for you guys, so you can get like your monthly orders in and your like your AMP, set up your monthly orders, and for people to join and the pre-enrollees and for customers.
I'm just thinking if I advertise my website and I didn't know somebody was going to order it and they decide to go through the link to order it themselves.
Yeah, they're not going to get their coffee.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and that's why, it's until we get this fully launched, I just, they're probably going to contact you anyways. Hey, I haven't got my coffee. And then you can, maybe explain to them. And that's why it's important. Like if you do get the email, that's why I want to make sure these emails are working. So when someone does order, you got your email, you can contact them and say, okay, this is the scenario. You have to pay. You weren't charged for shipping, but you have to pay for shipping this way to get your coffee. And the plus on this is that you're going to get your coffee in less than, 48 hours or however long. You're not waiting, 7 to 10 days from the United States.
It's just, it can be slightly confusing for somebody who, when they thought they were paying so much and then to have to pay extra for shipping on top of it.
Exactly. Yeah. And so that's why we should have everything. Let's just say we're working on a one-stop shop. We're working on that, and we'll have more information and by next week, I promise you.
The only reason I'm asking is I've just put my main website on my page, but I think I better take it off because if my page is open to public.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. If you're I
don't want somebody who might, who I don't know as a regular customer or anything like that, just ordering something. And
it's like a double-edged sword. You want your website out there right now, but at the same time, you don't want to upset people because, like you said, oh, wait a minute, I have to pay extra. To them, they're thinking they got to pay extra shipping, which really we took the shipping off. So I totally agree on that.
but they're not clear. It's not clear, isn't it, on the website that the shipping charges have got to be paid separately?
Yeah, it isn't. And that's why we're working on that right now. I promise you guys, we're getting that worked on.
That's fine. So anyway, just for regular AMP, will that can I pay by credit card as well?
Yes, absolutely. You can log in, and like I really everyone should go in there, and I stress this to have you guys tell this to your team, because as you just saw, when I clicked on that one, let's go back in there. When I clicked on that and it said I'm not going to get my commissions will not be where was it? Released if I did not do it.
Yeah.
It was in news. Payout options, Angie.
There it was. Oops.
It was under news, wasn't it?
It was in news.
Yep.
Oh, I don't see it. Where was it?
It was in the news bit right at the very bottom, the left-hand side. I've just tried to do this, Angie, and I put all my details in, and they were all correct, and it said save. And when I went to save it, they said my email address was already in use.
Okay.
And it wouldn't let me save anything. It was in news, right down the bottom.
Oh, there it is. I swear I need new glasses, you guys.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I've just done all that, and it just said my website wasn't. I changed all that, made sure it was all right, filled it all in, and it said that my email address was already in use.
Okay. I will. I'm going to send this to Brian, and I'm going to make sure, because I'm going to go through here and make sure. Okay, I will send that to Ryan, and I'll ask him.
Oh, also, can I just ask, while I was watching this, I tried to log on my iPad. So I tried to log in, and it said my password was wrong. So I requested a new password because it was what I thought it wouldn't accept it. So then it sent me an email, but the email was addressed to one of my customers. The login name was one of my customers' names. It wasn't my name, but it came from my link.
Okay.
I put in my email address and said I'd forgotten and then I said I'd forgotten my password. It took me to the next screen, and when it sent me the email, it said, "Welcome, Fiona McGregor. Here's your password."
Oh no. Okay. So what? I'm sorry.
I'll email you. Will I email you?
Yeah, email me. Email me after we're done here. I'll go in there and I'll get your username and password for you.
Right. I have just updated. I managed to update it. I got back on to my Mac and updated it there. But just to say that it was throwing out the wrong name.
Okay.
Okay. But I'll email you.
Perfect. Yeah, and I'll get that taken care of for you. And anyone else that, if you guys are having problems logging in with your username, or you can't log in because the password's wrong, just send me a message or send me an email, and I'll go in there and I'll get it for you.
Angie, just very quickly, I've just had a pre-enrollee message me saying she's done what we told her to do, at the beginning of the Zoom, to use the link, go back in and use the same email she used before.
Uh-huh.
And it's come up with a message saying to her, site being updated.
Oh, so they might be working on it. Just tell her just to give it a few minutes, or maybe even 15, 20 minutes, and go back in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So they might be doing some stuff on there, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I'm just worried she wants to sign up before, obviously, the cut-off tomorrow. For us, that's 7:45. I've told her.
Okay, tell her to go to your website and log in and put her email down here on the V-Line login. Tell her to do it that way she can upgrade.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Angie.
Yes.
I've already set up my AMP on the monthly purchase. I've already updated my credit card and I set the date for the 21st of November. So I assume on the 21st of November, my credit card will automatically be charged and I just need to email Luan or send a message and pay for the postage to Luan. Is that right?
Perfect. Yes.
Okay, I don't need to email you to say to you 2 boxes.
No, you guys don't have to email me. The only reason why I want to do it for the next, week or so is to make sure, not for AMPMs, just for customers, just to keep track and make sure that, you guys your customers, are getting in the system correctly and that you guys are getting your commissions.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Pretty soon, you guys, we'll be all free. We'll be like normal networkers. We'll just click on the button, copy, paste, and share. Easy button. So, does anybody else have any other questions? I hope I explained everything okay.
Yeah, perfect. That's really good. I enjoyed that. Learned a lot.
Yeah, same here. I feel a lot more confident. And I just want to kind of get on now. I don't really want to process everything through. So no, that's good. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And I'm still learning too, the back office, because this is a brand new back office. I'm still learning it. And I know, they're every Saturday we're having trainings. If you guys, it's Saturday mornings, 9:00 our time. And I know it's a weekend. Because I know a lot of you guys, you have your weekends, you want to just enjoy it. But they are going to be recording these, which they have before, but it was hit and miss. Now they are recording, and I will get that link, and I will paste it in my group, and I'll send it to Allison so she can send it out to you guys to watch. Or if you want to jump on, you can jump on.
I have a question, please.
Yes, hi, Marguerite.
I ordered my amp through you in November, and I'm wondering, just emailed you on it for October. Will you be putting my site right? Will you be inputting that into it?
Right now we can't. But you're okay. You're October. We're fine. George already said we're all fine for October. It's just the November. You want to make sure you go in there and set up your AMP for November.
Have you got to have the same, either coffee or capsules? Will it just send the same all the time?
Yeah, you can choose whatever one you want.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Angie, can I ask you a question on the V-line?
Yes.
If you send your link out and they haven't taken the tour by Friday, do you resend it then? Or
I'm sorry, do you do what?
If they haven't taken the tour by tomorrow morning or tomorrow, do you send it out to them again if they're interested in it?
What I do is I just send them a little message and just say, hey, have you got a chance, to take the tour? Because, you can put it in your own words. And we have scripts, too, that we're using.
No, I have messaged, but if they haven't, say for that, I have one person that hasn't looked at it yet. If they don't look at it by tomorrow, the 7 days, do they need to be sent it again? Or
no, oh no, they're going to be. They'll be in the system for forever long. They're in the system. It's just up to them when they want to upgrade and not be bypassed by all these people.
Okay, but if they haven't looked at it yet, they haven't opened the link yet.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they can still go click on it and open it up and take the tour.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
You're welcome. It's like one of my friends, it's my boys' football coach. He was one of my first ones that I talked to about getting in the V-line. I said, it's really important that you do this. Just get in with me. And so I put him in the system, and 3 or 4 people have upgraded. And this was, last week, Thursday, and I finally texted him. I'm like, hey, you're going to do this? Are you going to upgrade or what? Because look at all these people that are below you. He goes, what? What do you mean? He never even looked at the video, didn't do nothing. I go and upgrade now, Jim, before you lose out. Because if you don't upgrade by tomorrow, and he's on the UK team, he's over there. I said, you're crazy if you don't, because my UK team is on fire. They're exploding this. He went in there, he's upgraded, and he's like, thank you for calling me, because I wouldn't have done it. He goes, because he's so busy with football, because right now it's just football, It's crazy. And he said, thank you for reminding me. So you guys, that just shows me that it's not that people don't want to do it. Sometimes their lives get busy. Sometimes they get overwhelmed in their daily lives that they're not really thinking about Vitae. You're not thinking about Angie Foreman sending them this information. So I'll just send a little text, and it depends on my relationship with them. With him, I can be aggressive because he's a football coach. He's aggressive with my boys, so I'm aggressive with him. That's a relationship that we have, but in a good business aggressive way. Other people, maybe you need to soften a little bit. Say, hey, I just wanted to reach, touch base with you, check in. Have you got a chance to check out this amazing, my amazing company? Have you got a chance to look at, these videos that are life changing? Have you heard the testimonials that are going on that are changing people's lives? And I'm not talking about just weight loss. I'm talking about money, that they're able to go on these vacations that they have never been able to go on before, or go grocery shopping and not have to worry about, no, I can't buy that this week, or I can't buy that, until next week because we're on a budget. It's life changing. And so I'll have and I'll put it in a little text message to people, because text messaging, they open up fast, or they'll see it and it catches their attention. So I highly recommend getting back to people, maybe after a couple of days. I get back to people the next day, and maybe the next day after that, I'll check in with them again. And until they tell me, Angie, stop bothering me, stop texting me, then I'll stop texting them. Then I'll take them off my list. So, yes.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Another question. If I've got somebody who pre-enrolled on my V line and wanted to upgrade to a beginner package, right?
Yes.
So I'm just on the page now, and I'm looking at the enrollment package. There's the beginner package of 5 coffee or 14 for the success. Can they not have a combo?
And that's what I want. I'm trying to get George to change, but what you could do is you could make sure that you tell Luann that they want a combination, and that's fine.
Right. Okay. So they could still go for the 14 success package, but 7 of 7.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I've had quite a bit of some people here that have joined that wanted that. They just send me a message, and I make sure that shipping knows if it's getting shipped out of here.
Right. So if they enroll on the V line as a pre-enrollee, but then decided, oh, hang on, I don't really want 1 box now, I could do it 14. They could just go upgrade now.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And they'll go in the binary.
Yes, they'll pay they will have to pay the $30 though. Just make aware of that.
Yeah, but if they suddenly change their mind, what I mean is if they actually went on the V-Line page as a pre-enrollee, but then decided they wanted to upgrade straight away to the 5 package or 14 boxes, they could do that rather than joining through the main website.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, and you want them to do that. We really want people to join at a $5 or 14 bucks, or the pro. The pro isn't on here, but they can turn around and upgrade to that later too if they want.
Yeah. I just didn't know whether sending them the V-Line link was a good idea, but if they can do that without it causing problems.
Oh yeah, they can. If they have your regular link, either way works. But if they're already in the V line and they want to upgrade, absolutely get them to upgrade.
Okay, cool.
And it's just more money for you in your pocket too. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Angie,
Yes.
going back to the AMP, just to advise, I've literally just checked on my website. I've gone on order history and my AMP is showing. This is one that I emailed over to you, I think it was 2 days ago. And it is also showing up on my auto ship, which I haven't done at all. So that's obviously been done automatically.
Oh, it shouldn't. Okay, so go ahead and is everything correct in there?
Yeah, the details are all correct. But the problem I have is because I don't have regular money in on a set date of the month. I can't set it up for a particular date until I've worked out when my money's coming in.
Oh, absolutely. Just cancel it. You can cancel it.
Okay, thanks. Let you know that it is actually showing without me having done anything. That was all.
Yeah. So is the credit card information in there though?
Yeah, I did put my debit card details in the other day so that it was in there ready.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So what it did was it probably thought it's probably in there. Just make sure that you go and you click cancel auto shipment. Just make sure you cancel it.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And you know, okay, our AMPs, you guys, our monthly auto payments are only for us for as a so we don't forget to pay. Or now we have our special, be on the $5 or the $3 for 3 months, and get the to the emerald level. So you guys can just go into your back office and place your orders too. You don't have to be on auto shipment. You can just go and place your orders too. But I like auto shipments because a lot of us, we get so busy we forget. So I don't have to worry about my auto shipment. So I pick the date that I know my money's going to be there, and boom, it goes through. So you guys have to determine that. You guys decide what you want to do.
Angie?
Yeah.
Why is the BV on 2 coffee different to 2 capsules?
Okay, so the reason why our BV is a lot less on our capsules is because our capsules cost a lot more to make because of the ingredients in it. And I think on a 1-box capsule, instead of making $30, we only make $25. And I think on the 2-box, what is it? I think it's $45. And then on the 3-box, I think it's $55.
Right. Only because if I came in at the success package, my ultimate AMP for the month needs to be 100 BV. Am I right?
Yes.
So if I did 2 boxes of the capsules, I wouldn't qualify, would I? It wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. So I would do the coffee.
Yeah. Just a shame because I love the capsules.
I know. Well, I wonder if, hold on, let's go look at.
Lisa, it was because Lewis wanted to add the Adelaide, so we had 3 FDA approved ingredients, and obviously that was going to make the capsules so much more potent and powerful as well to us. But obviously that was going to make the product more expensive. So instead of actually making it more expensive to purchase, and less profit margin for us, you just dropped the BV on it to make it, so it was fair all round. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But hopefully, I mean, we're looking. We're not dealing with it this evening, but next week, Angie and I are going to be looking at the grandfathering levels. So for November, we may be doing different AMPs anyway, but we're going to discuss that next week.
Okay, thanks.
Absolutely. I'm going to, I wanted to see, I thought our customers, let me look at this one real fast. Okay. Combo. Yeah, that's only 90 volume. Okay. I was just looking at the volume on the one box coffee and one box capsules. Darn it. Okay, yeah. So I would just stick with the 2 box coffee.
Can
Yeah.
please? I didn't know that. I didn't realise that. And I've ordered my amp as capsules. I've possibly done that twice.
You're okay. Everything's okay up until next month, Marjorie. Don't worry about it.
Marjorie, it's also to open up your binary. So it's when you're building a team that you need the binary volume of 100 BV. Yes, so don't worry about it yet, sweetheart. We'll let you know when we need you to increase.
Yeah, we're all safe. We're all safe and secured until next month, guys.
It's only just so we're more aware of it, hasn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, any more questions, you guys?
The questions have been fantastic. I don't know, has anybody been keeping an eye on the chat for us? Is there anything in the chat that we haven't yet covered? Because obviously Angie's very busy. She's in the office as we can see. Or if anybody knows of anything they've seen through that chat that we haven't covered, because I can't read it because it's all funny writing.
Lucy Drake's asked a question, but I think we've answered that for an order.
Okay, yeah. How do I add a customer, Lucy? Okay.
Are you happy with that, Lucy, now? Because I know that's something that's really been bothering you, sweetheart. So do you feel confident now? Okay, Karen, sweet. Lucy, you still on?
Can you hear me?
Lucy, yeah, Lucy did. Hold on, Lucy.
Hiya, no. Hiya, yeah, no, I'm still not sure how to do that without creating another order.
We'll go through it again for you because I know that was bothering you. So if it's bothering you and you've had a good go at it, then it's going to be bothering other people.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Lucy,
So you...
in your terms, would you ask Angie how, in your terms, because that'll be how obviously the UK team members understanding it, would you say to Angie, right, I get this, I don't get that, so that Angie understands where you're coming from? Because I know you've had a really good go at this, so that will help everybody else.
Okay, Lucy, are you trying to add your customers' names?
Yeah, what I did yesterday, I placed an order. I emailed you and I emailed Luann, and you sent me a PayPal invoice, which I paid. But okay. I haven't added my customer to my website, and I'm not sure they're sort of customers from my old back office. So I'm not sure if they're already on there and how I sort of allocate that order to that customer to get my commission.
Yeah. Okay. So go to your website. Can you see me on the website right now on the Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay. So click on shop. This is the easiest way since you've already done the PayPal. You've already paid the PayPal. Go all the way down, and then you're going to add your customers one at a time to the free account. Okay. And so and you're just going to go through this. And oh, come on. My internet's really slow right now. Sorry, guys. View card. Oh. Take it. Hold on. Let me do that again. I don't know why it didn't take it. Okay, add cart. Okay. All right, they might be doing something to the back office, so they might be working on this. So what you're going to do, Lucy, is you're going to, you're not going to pick a product. You're just going to click on that link for a free customer, and you're going to fill out the information with your customer's information. And if you're going to use your email, like we talked about before, make sure that you put a / at the end of it, like for number one customer. And then
it will be their email normally.
Yeah. Okay, and so make sure on your email, make sure that you put the / one customer on the end of your email, because your email is already in the system. And so then when you get to the payment option, the drop-down box, you're going to click on wire transfer, because we don't want to put in, you know, any credit cards because you've already paid for them. And then click on submit. And then what you'll do is you'll send me an email and say, okay, I just added all my customers that I've already paid through the PayPal invoice. And just make sure, if you just give me the customers' names just to, you know, refresh our memory, and then Bobby will put them in the system as paid, so you'll get your commissions.
Okay, so I don't have to add customers. It's only when they place an order. I don't have to go in and add the customers that were in my old back office unless they place an order.
Yeah, if you don't have to add your old customers unless they placed a new order and you haven't received commissions on them. For every customer that you've paid for in this last week or so, and you haven't, you know, put them in the system on our new system, we need to get them in there so you'll get your commissions.
Okay, that's great.
All right, you're welcome. And if you have any problem, just message me or email me and say, Angie, I'm having some problem, and I can get you on our on the Facebook message. I can call you.
Okay, that's great.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I come in, please?
Yes.
Right, Martin left a message on chat, but I've checked, it doesn't seem to be on now. He was asking about the 14 boxes that we got on it. So, not when you sign up, but after.
Yes, so I'm asking George to see if he can put that in the system. It's not in the system yet, because I know a lot of you guys like ordering the 5 and 14 boxes.
Right.
So that will be, I'll have George get that in they might be doing that right now. That's what they might be working on.
Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Yes.
If I've got a credit card that allows me to pay in US dollars, I assume when you take the pay by credit card, you will take it out in US dollars, and it won't be taken out in pounds.
I'm sure that's how the credit card would work. I don't know. That's a good question. As long as it's from a U.S. based credit card, I'm sure that's how it works.
Right, it's one of these international prepaid credit cards, you see. So I can choose the currency, and I tend to stick to U.S. dollars because of foreign exchange fees.
Yeah.
And transactions. So I just wanted to double check that you will be taking us dollars, not pounds.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I've just never used one. I've never had that question answered before, so I wasn't sure.
I suppose I'll see you in my next AMP.
Okay. Yeah, let me know. All right, guys. Okay, so any more questions?
Angie, I think that has just been so thorough, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm sure it's all what everybody needed. I just really want to thank you for all the time with us, and I want to thank you for all the months of PayPal you've done.
Yeah, thank you, Angie.
All the time.
Oh, you guys are welcome. Thank you. Oh, there we are. I was trying to see you guys. I couldn't see you. I was like, I couldn't see you. Well, how do I get back? I want to thank every single one of you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, you know, we wouldn't have this amazing team. And I'm learning just right along with you guys. I am. And I'm going to make mistakes. I will make mistakes. I'm not going to say I'm not going to, because I will. But one thing about it is, all the thank yous. Thank you, guys. One thing is that, you know, I love making mistakes because I learn from my mistakes, and I'll, you know, not that I won't ever make them again, hopefully not, but, you know, it's just a learning curve. It's a learning process. So, all the way from Australia. Wow. I love this. You know, isn't it amazing, guys, that we have Zoom, and here I am in Redding, California, and we have people all over the world, you know, I won't say all over the world, but all over UK, Scotland, Ireland, Australia. Where else? Where else do we have? Do we have,
what on the call in our team we've got
Spain,
and we've got Gibraltar, and we've
I love it.
Well, I'm not quite sure about Cayman Islands now. I'm not quite sure there, but yeah, like you say, Australia and New Zealand and Canada and we've got lots.
And Canada, love it. You know, and
Can I just ask one question, please, Angie? Sorry to be a pain.
No, you're fine.
I've just had a look in my back office at the order history as you were talking, and my authorship has been set up not by myself. That's come up as 2 boxes of coffee, but it's also got no monetary value for the coffee itself, but it has got $9.95 shipping on each. So the shipping hasn't been disabled on that, but they're obviously just working on it at the moment. But
okay,
you know, you might need to remind them.
Yeah, I think if you guys go in there and you set it up and you put in your country, I think that should be disabled. If not, we'll make sure. We'll make
country's
sure.
already in there. That's why I noticed it.
Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, I will ask.
Okay, love, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, right. Well, thank you so much for that.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Thank you.
We're all gonna, I know that you've been in touch with us, but we hope you have a safe journey to your mum's. And
oh, yeah.
We'll see you with the different surrounding behind you.
Hopefully poolside, huh? not here, you know. I love coming to the office every day. I love coming to the office. I'm going to miss it. I'm very privileged to be able to be here every day and to be able to work alongside with Lewis and Terry, his beautiful wife, and my husband. You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity. But I need a different scenery. I need to go. My second home is Yuma. So hopefully a year from now, me and my husband will be living in Yuma with my mom. That's my goal. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
And anyone's welcome to come visit me in Yuma. Once I get down there, hopefully I'll have it big enough where everyone could just come visit. So, and we could you imagine everyone come down and we have a little fun, and I'll take you guys over to Mexico.
Yeah.
The plan?
That would be fun.
That would be
so.
Fun. We'll do
all
that.
right, guys. Well, have a wonderful evening. I know you guys, it's late for you guys in the UK. So, and everywhere else, Scotland, Ireland, and Gibraltar, Spain, and Australia. You guys have a beautiful evening, and I'm going to get back to work. I have some more PayPals to do, and I have some more messaging I need to get back to on people. So,
Angie?
Yes?
Can I ask you a quick question? It's no VTA related. How did you enjoy your beans and toast?
Oh, God. Oh, you know what happened? I left the box here, so I'm taking it home tonight.
Oh, so you've not had them yet?
I haven't. I'm going to have them tonight. And you know, it's so funny because my son, I was telling my son about all this amazing chocolate and stuff. He goes, well, where is it? And I'm like, I left it at the office. And he's like, really? And so I promised I'll bring it home tonight. So, because they can't wait to get into the chocolate, Allison. They are dying to get into that. So, and I'm dying to try the beans on toast.
Yeah, you'll need to let us all know how you liked your beans on toast. And remember, don't put it on the toast.
No.
Yes.
It's all crunching.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for
all right, guys.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Angie.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Angie, and thank you, Alison.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.